ase emo akwaba enfambre channel yi so abusua enani de di kan ya wo hwe video a mesro so be share ama afoforo enya bi ahwe na afi wa like a commenting so ede amami mi din di akire broni mesro so wo be subscribe na watani notification bell no ya upload video wanya bi ahwe abusua ensem bi ekoso ani ofa Facebook TikTok YouTube abusua chegu nkansah na mepese be kwakwa video no ye twa emu nchemu anase ebenya emu enti ase ye pan se de be ye nyina ye bete ye ho ase ewo sansem a chegu ewo social media no se abusua enunti yakwa yenkwa videos ni bi enfamra
on Ghana fo abufu wasum kanu de agu obi so okwa America we yaji fum won to me be catch betena the TV so aka kire Ghana for say ye MPP ya makantoment ni laboni aye say Europe because oba ha no so dia o mama ha so aye say Europe the last time Miss Humi a video bi e was social media TikToker apartment ya to so cantonment mu ho me ta drive fa ho na enkrofo kasa Samira ba omia dia emura nima no mo kasa ye ne dia but any penny munya sent obe defend gift you are worry GF board be as oda so and no ma declare say omo ba be ya appointment for some ba be to abafufuro because ono so to London yes oni Ghana ha after say MPP elusu ye no oni Ghana ha taxpayers money krono na wa ma bono but nyankopon aboa lack any side change of government aba nene me kan de bia me kan na me kan say President Mahama Ghana for say enyuma na ebdoson schools equal community day schools I was starting ye BRÄÁKING room completely hospitals I was starting ye BRÄÁKING completely e kwani bebre ordinance so we hu de so we hu de so we hu e de so e ja 35 billion Ghana cedis e de ato ni predecessor ho e kwani President Mahama mobilize the fund kakra bi abetimi aye bi aye de Ghana for hwa kwani say prosecute wam those looters those criminals those armed robbers akromfo no prosecute wam de Ghana for e hwa kwan ya no bibia ya bro can Ofori 2022 from 2021 urban sabra na okọ Eurobond market akwa pelo na wenye bi no because they no already wo modi card no ma che ni nyina amana san e wo mu fie hihye o ma ye sif do be wi anso de akọ de akọ 2022 Ghana ni ba sorry na wo kodwam a otimi twa no ho wo market saa asa na ade ayira because exchange rate shoot to akosoro amana ntwi na mani ato 1 kilo kwatu say 18-15 Ghana cedis na kwa akodu 30 na kwa akodu 35 na kwa akodu 45 smith ya tonu say 25 na Ghana need mi kodwam sika 1000 Ghana cedis na wo di kodwam a eniema a wo de tonu wo hia say sika no times 2 ansa na watimi ato sa niema because adia ya 10 cedis no edu 25 Ghana cedis more na exchange rate na e kosoro no na eniema bo e yedi because of Ofori Atta bosia na wo bo anu ofa dwen ento ho ana wo kwaje bosia enipa oba mamuo oba se oba be ji oman oba be siesie oman no before be kwa kwaje bosia no say road infrastructure no di wrem tobu to ye adwuma e benya sika di afiri ho said the President Mahama kwaje bosia e de be ye MPS temahabo no mo na eniema ba kofo ye transit ye yi containers ye yi cars ye no ne ye nyesika ne ye di twia sa loan ka onyansafo President Mahama ekwaji loan em se Turkey facility e de be ye terminal 3 no na terminal 3 no wanya well amfa mama malodina wanya well amfa mane ma politician obefa bi contractor ebe febi na mom no odwene wo man no ho eye terminal 3 no sika ye be mobilize from terminal 3 no loan na ye di tia mo ba ya na mo say privatization mo ba ya na terminal 3 president Mahama ye babusuafo anti beki ba e wo shares ayi wo ha wo ye adwuma wo asanti be di atu yiri wo ho no ma wo ra ni bibi wo ho gabi wa kire da ko wa part ono so ra ni bibi wo ho abusuafo na cheche e wo ho na MPP ni ejina terminal 3 no kan kwase asem sika ye de ye terminal 3 no etimi ye 10 oh aya 100 aya ba ko de amagana ye penisa airport land de da ho no instead say president Akufo-Addo mo ebe hunu nyansa say president Mahama aye terminal 3 dia part way domestic yenyan fama Ghana no eno me magdan ekobomu e di asase ma magdan say magdan en rani domestic en woye magdan hyase omo hyase nko a omo ne magdan omo hyase nko a onyansa ni dwene wa man no first because I don't think say president Mahama ebe catch Ghana for say ni Ibrahim Mahama de osika pa nyame ahira ne pa enti say my terminal 3 dia Ghana for mo die nie but this land here the hide me de Ibrahim Mahama onu ko Ibrahim Mahama on pabo dia kaka on try onye ena ye nim say onyansa ni president Mahama no onye terminal 3 nwie enche party bi enfa ma ne ma ni nuanom some kwatena honom na mon run sa business we wo ho but under president Akufo-Addo ye huye na Nyankopon aboa ne lawyers attract akoma special prosecutors wo yale onim dan ho beto no beba Ghana na omo a wudi wo mani wo mu wo Ghana aka no forata wo chia wo mo enkrofo papa no wo wu no chia wo mo enkrofo mami no wo mu chia wo mo pensioners say because of wuntino omu gina wiaso ebinu mu ti hwi chema na yatuam no wo cha awamo ewiaso pensioners enti wo si adu to hwi chemu na adu gina court a wo ti wamo wo be court enye court kwane yepe ene mehu say yesi ayi former GFA boss kozi nyanta case no o ma withdraw because prosecutors enti me provide ayi anasa areme ya anas enti o ma withdraw eno de da ho eno de course of parliament MPP for eno de madani preachers evangelism eno de MPP for afenya markets mugu parliament no mo ye because ama hu se ne eba wo mo so no omu ntimi nchina no eno de evangelism no mo parliament omu yo nyamesam no mo kaka we ya no mu quote Bible ma Bible verses is here because omo hunu say boni a omo di Ghana no boni Akufo-Addo ni ministers mo di Ghana no de ba wo mo so mo ntimi ngina no mami abugina po video enu asem okaye na president Mahama na mu kura lusu yo tena Ghana ha Airbus special prosecutors were investigating wo dwane ye wen dwane no oti Ghana ha ya udwane wo beba baby abedwane obekobia wo beba president Akufo-Addo ni yentimi prosecute no a mo amoka ho de president Mahama be prosecute mo wo bedwane but wo beba gift you aware wo beba sesika no wo masters adwuma na wo ye enti se wuntimi nchira wo masters dia wo kwa akodem ena wo so kra no wona wo da no national service yesu di bit of football club ayiri se pampe no wako no woba sa to mo wo opposition wo atwaniti wo de ni safem oba ban mu a ohunu yese yetimi di ghost names 81,000 edugu national service for payroll so pe eno free ase share we ga bodin ai we ya no akato sa wabobra ani we ya on be catch us o ma bobra se si ya ma bobra fo abobra na no mehu se Sam George so ono so de akwa attorney general so advice wo mo eslo wusu contract ahodo a was signing ye de on be ye me se omo na o omo na ne ya ma wo mo so enda o Ghana ha na nanso pa de nanso wo Ghana ha.
Mr. Speaker, you are a leader, and you should know that when something is public record, especially in this house, we do not tender any evidence. Professor Mike Okwe, then Speaker, made a ruling on the matter in this chamber. You were seated here. Professor Mike Okwe wrote to the CID in respect of this matter. And so what other evidence do you want me to tender when it's captured in the Hansard? Anything captured in the Hansard, you don't tender any evidence. Mr. Speaker, I am saying that on that fateful day, Mr. Speaker, on that fateful day, when my house was raided by AK-47 wielding national security operatives, when they banged on my door, creating fear and panic, sending my 6-year-old child into a state of hysteria, into a state of fear. We had members here. They never commented on it. And when you stood up, what they were doing was wrong. Mr. Speaker, they took my phone, they took my laptops, and took it to the United Kingdom to investigate me. Today, a very simple matter. You are scared of it. Mr. Speaker, let me explain something. The OSC has declared Mr. Ofori as a fugitive. As a fugitive. Mr. Speaker, in our local language, fugitive, in our local language, it means that what didn't work Kamura. Or, to put it simply, Wajibam. Or in the Hausa language, Otilo. Or to put it in a more simpler way, Yagudu. It's as simple as that, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we should not be afraid of accountability. As public officials, when they took my laptop, it got to a point they couldn't even open the iPhone. I told them I was willing to come and use my fingerprint. It was then and there that they told me that the phones had been taken to the United Kingdom. I had to give them the password. Eventually, the very America that I was accused of, the minister was dismissed because it came here padded by almost $800 million. Mr. Speaker, on this auspicious day, on this day of reckoning, on this day of accountability, the only thing I can say is that we wish the man in white. 5 minutes. The best of luck. You can't do this to me, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you are a leader. And you should know that when something is public record, especially in this house, we do not tender any evidence. Professor Mike Okwe, then Speaker, made a ruling on the matter in this chamber. You were seated here.
Oh no, I'm a position. You have a Jenny phones, a laptop. Now I am ready. He was willing. Say password be an obey the amawom. Because now only do this year. I'm a fan a phone and a laptop and the quack be. So I'm quite not almost I married you. Omunya and Quamucho ready the fee. Master G-way can offer because Master say OSP channel. And then almost a special prosecutor, Edishano Noa, almost oral for representing report Edema President Mahama. And near ma, almost shortlisting can operate who boom, and one of us a pack, young creative be Magana for, and I ready can operate the fee. Why not Jimmy Wagana has said about already can over, who already if you're there now, Pacofa. Can operate the fee on dollars and paper, and one I catch us what to do. Sala Bonnie, Yadanshi, so maybe a fa, a good antimony watching. Why I catch us a funeral, or the Sikashi. And as I walk to documents be on them, and no end to know, say, Mujina Parliament, I won't yet mu, say, one a lady, why, President Mahama, the best answers in Corredi Cano, and then I walk up. And now Stephen Amua or Kasai Sika, they say, Miss Madame, reverend fathers, bishop, professors, prophet for evangelism no kwa parliament om kokoye because here to omo bra omo ho aso parliament pa afei afena mark is gina o ka kire Ghana for say we are one family.
Emphatically clear that Ken Ofori hasn't run away. Mr. Speaker, I would like to advise this August House that I think our actions and omissions over the years have actually defined us, and we have given the public, the external stakeholders, to always see us in different lenses. And it is time we put an end to what we are doing to each other. Mr. Speaker, some of the descriptions they're giving, some even went to the extent of saying that the economy that he left, in fact, I cannot repeat those evil words they use in-house. Mr. Speaker, 2016, the economic Ken Ofori inherited was growing at 3.4%. Mr. Speaker, the inflationary rate was 15.4. Mr. Speaker, lending rate was about 40%. But for COVID, by 2019, we were growing 7%. Inflation was 7%. Under Ofori, we have been able to implement one of the most enviable pro-poor policies on the continent of Africa. How could you describe such a man because of global crisis? Your own former finance minister, do you know the description you are giving to your country? Do you know how you are placing Ghana on the globe because of politics? Do you know what you are doing to your country? Very soon, your ministers will be leaving Ghana for other places, for international assignments. And this is what they will read from your own lips. Mr. Speaker, we shouldn't allow this outmoded, colloquial, primitive politics to continue to destroy our country. Mr. Speaker, we are one people with one destiny as a nation. Mr. Speaker, I am only advising the House.
Honorable Sivinamwa, did I hear you say primitive politics?
No, I'm talking about Ghana.
Will you consider withdrawing the word primitive politics?
Okay. Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, I have done so.
Ebedi na hene ewo wonsem abusua leave you decent comment comment section wonu efama mia afen to share ema afoforo enya bi share abusua say we de wa wani tuo ensem ni de ebi koso ankasa ntimi say wo pe videos ne de etwego social media no so papa dia enye na ye the Punch TV anti nya subscribe button ne so efama me netan no ya upload video wanya bi ahye me din de achre Bruni, me that's it.